Hi there, I'm Camilo Escobar, JURÍDIA's founder, a law academy in artificial intelligence for lawyers and legal teams of lawyers. We teach them the legal foundations of artificial intelligence, of AI. Properly, we teach them the foundations of law in relation to artificial intelligence, in relation to the elements, particularities of artificial intelligence. And today I'm going to explain why it's not about a sacrifice of one right and consequently of one duty to let another right and consequently another duty to exist. And the reason why is because everything is connected. So it's only possible to enjoy a right and consequently to fulfill a duty when there is the enjoyment of each right and fulfillment of each duty. Because one right can only be enjoyed when there is the fulfillment of all the duties and the enjoyment of all the rights, because everything is part of the same way of existence. Everything is part of law, and properly everything is part of the legal relationship, that is, of the environment related to what is defined in the law. So tailored to the extent of the facts of each legal relationship, there must exist the rights and duties, and properly there must exist the enjoyment of each right and fulfillment of each duty. And that's only possible when each human being existing in it, existing in relation to the way in which the respective relationship exists, complies with the law. And complying with the law means applying what is defined in the law understood as a whole. So that means when each human being enjoys the rights, all the rights, and fulfills all the duties. So we have to understand, and properly we must understand, because we must comply with the law in each legal relationship, we must understand that it's not about the enjoyment of one right and the sacrifice of another right, of the enjoyment of another right. It's about the fact that it's only possible to enjoy a right when there is the compliance with the law. And the compliance in the law only exists when there is the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties. That is, when there is the enjoyment of all the rights and fulfillment of all the duties. So it's not about a sacrifice. It's about understanding that the compliance with the law depends on every human being existing in each legal relationship. So first of all, we have to understand that each right and duty already exists in the law because it's already part of the law. Another thing properly is that the form of existence, the way of existence of each right and duty can be clarified through the time, because there is an evolution, and when the time passes, it's possible to clarify the way to enjoy a right and to fulfill a duty. So it's possible to simplify the way to enjoy the rights and fulfill the duties. But the rights and duties already exist in the law. And another thing is that we have to understand that it's about the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties, because as we already know, the rights and duties already exist. But what is important is to let the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties to exist. And that's only possible. This only exists when there is the enjoyment of every right and fulfillment of every duty, properly when there is the compliance with the law, tailored to the extent of the facts of each legal relationship, that is, of each environment in which there must exist the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties, because it's an environment related to what is defined in the law understood as a whole, in the whole of law, in the whole of the law. Thanks so much for your attention, and I invite you to www.jurida.co to know what we do. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.